Hi and welcome to cubicat.com. My name is Mazir Sharifian and I'm here to talk a little bit about the concept of scripting in After Effects with Java Extended. Don't worry, it's not much. I won't go through scripting in details. It's just analyzing a script I've written basically for two reasons. First, you get to know what you can do with scripts. Sometimes it's a time savior, exactly when you create some actions in Photoshop, so you get to do some routine operations. But unfortunately here in After Effects, it's not that easy, like action recording feature in Photoshop. Now, the second reason for showing you this is because the script I've written is actually a handy one. It's a script called Loopmaker. What does it do? It makes loop out of a clip or composition in After Effects. Okay, you might already know that by clicking your video footage and click on Ctrl-G or go to the interpret footage and hit main, and in the bottom in other options you just click the number of loops you want, and here we go, you've got your loop throughout your compositions. But the problem actually is, one is it's a cycle loop, it's not a ping pong loop, and the other problem is that you just can't apply that to a video footage. What if you've got a composition or a lot of animations and you want them to be looped out through your main comp? For example, these three animations, there are 10 seconds and I want to loop this out throughout these 1 minute composition. What then? Now you're starting to get the idea. Just before I begin, if you're in a hurry and you want to use the Loopmaker script ASAP without knowing the process of making it or analyzing it, just look for this link down here or in the description and start downloading it. And to apply it, just simply copy the downloaded contents into your scripts folder in your Adobe After Effects. And remember, your After Effects must not be running. If it's running, you need to exit it and restart it. So after you copy them and run your After Effects, you would be seeing them here in your lists. Okay, that was a game alert. Sorry for that. So this is a Loopmaker cycle or ping pong. To apply them, you just click your layer, go here, and in scripts, use the scripts you want. For example, the cycle here, and here we go. Got our loop animation throughout the entire comp. Now, after applying the script, some issue that may occur is a missing frame or an extra frame at the end of the first loop, as you can see here. I have no idea why this problem is occurring, but I think it's because of the time remapping effect. I get into trouble a lot when dealing with time remapping, so I think it's his fault. To solve this problem, you'll just go to the beginning and you skip the first loop and start with the second loop. I'll just get it here and just one frame here, and I'll expand the layer size, and here we go. At the end there won't be any problem, any missing or extra frame. So let's hit on and go to check the script by itself. To check the script, you'll go here in script and run the script editor and drag and drop any script you want, and here we go. If it's not encrypted, you can see the entire codes. So at first glance, it's a scary scene, I know, but when I go into details and analyze each part, you're going to understand a little bit, of course. Again, I emphasize that this tutorial is not about the scripting. So if you liked it, you can go and follow some tutorials and articles, read some articles about Java scripting. Now let's have a quick look. I'll start from here. I made a variable by calling what is selected in the first line. If you want to see the names or actually the whole map of all the objects in After Effects, you can check this out. This PDF helps you a lot, but in this page, you can see the whole map of items in After Effects. So you want to call. If you're interested in the whole scripting idea, you better check this PDF out. It's a good one for scripting. And of course, you can download it from this link here. From that map, you would be realizing that how to call some object in the After Effects. In this case, it's the active item or the item which the user is selecting. Why I am calling the selected item is because the user might not select anything at all and want to apply the script. For example, I'm selecting nothing, and when I try to apply this, it has an alert and saying please select a layer. So that's what I've done here. I've checked the item selected, and if there is no item selected, it will be saying this sentence. You can do anything you want. You can make any comment you want. The second alert is because the user might be selecting something, but it's not a rightful item. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's selecting an effect, or he's selecting an object which can't be remapped. Actually, we are using time remapping effects. So when I select a solid, it cannot be time remapped. So when I apply this, again another alert pops out, and it says that the selected layer cannot be looped or time remapped. So these are two alerts I've defined that my user might occur to. Now that we are relieved that the item selected is a correct item, we go apply the effects we want. Now you get to see the secret recipe I've used to make a layer looped. Yeah, just kidding, it's not a secret or hard to find. But anyway, basically what this script mainly does are these steps. Not this step, it's making a variable of the active item. These three steps. First, it enables the time remapping. Second, it makes the length of the layer to the length of the comp. And third, it adds an expression looping the two keyframes out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just show you these simple steps here as well, so you'd understand that if you don't want to use the script, just use these three steps and you're done. Or enable time mapping. Go to the end of the comp, extend the layer, alt click and add an expression, ping pong. And here we go, it goes here. Maybe I'll just loop this as well. You see, it goes backward. Again, this time I can't see the missing frame or extra frame, so I don't need to do that extra step to offset the layer. So see? Oh, I forgot something. You might ask yourself, so you kind of know about this part and this part, and maybe you're beginning to ask yourself, what are this part and this part, this line? It basically binds all the commands here in between together. So if the user hits undo button, Control Z of course, he doesn't have to do that like 100 times, because After Effects has done so many steps. It just goes away altogether. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Hope it was informative. This is Mazir Sharifian from Cubicat.com, and we will meet again.